get sanitary products from?
The shop.
From a shop.
Or you would get them donated.
Wow, well done, excellent.
Yeah.
So we have at this school been using a scheme, haven't we? And we've been lucky enough to get them donated, haven't we?
Yeah.
A little bit more about actually the makeup of the school.
Yes, we have currently 174 students on roll. Like I say, a third of those are female. We have a wide variety of students with SEND, so it could be profound and multiple learning disabilities and difficulties, moderate to severe, and about a third of our students are autistic. Our students are not typically students you'll find on the high street with their friends at the weekend, or being able to have little conversations online with their friends to talk about periods and especially talk or their income, and the shopping will be done for them. So there is a little less independence for our young people. So to make it visible around school and to give them all the help and support we can to help them with their journey into womanhood, I suppose that has been really useful.
I think it's so important for them to have access to free products because, there's lots of reasons really. I think I could go on forever really. I think it's important because, we've got to look at the family dynamics. We've got a huge amount of different environmental reasons at home. Some families simply don't have enough money. We've had lockdown, we've had families losing their jobs, we've got families from a variety of different cultures and traditions as well. We've got single parent families. Some of our ladies only live for their dads. Some might have that stigma where they don't feel comfortable going and buying period protection for their daughters. We've also got some of our young ladies might feel uncomfortable asking for period protection. We've got the ones that are provided at home might not be at the same kind of level of standard as the ones that are being provided. I've noticed that, the very well branded products that have been provided, like Always, some of the supermarkets, cheaper versions don't offer the same protection, so they might be going through a higher volume, which again equates to a higher cost. Every family's had that decision. Is it an essential item? Is it a luxury? Who knows for a family have that decision. And it's really important to have access to that important academy because then the families don't have to make that decision. We can offer that for them.
Right, so Chloe, if you're thinking about a family that doesn't have a lot of money at the minute, it could be because of COVID, they might have lost their jobs, or they just might be on a really low income. What do you think that having access to free products would mean to that family?
Well, I think it's quite good because they mightn't have enough money to have all of those, and if they're able to get them for free, it means they're having good hygiene as well.
I think it's a bit of a taboo subject still, despite, almost all young ladies going through this problem. There's a lot of stigma around it. I think another important thing is a lot of our boys are actually seeing the protection line around school, and it's opening up a lot of conversations with the boys, which I think is lovely. I know my brother, when I was younger, used to always ask it. He used to think there were sweets when tampons and things were lying around these lovely little pretty wrappers. And my mum was really good. She had very open conversations with us, and she showed them what they were and what they were for. And I think some families don't do that. Whereas we as educators can have those conversations with the boys. We've actually had those conversations in class where we've opened them up, let the boys have a look at them and shown them with water what they do. And that's great because then the boys feel comfortable at home if the sisters have periods and things like that. I think it's just got to, having them around in school has really opened up a lot more education. It's been really supportive for everybody. It's a really positive scheme.
Being in school and us having the products around them, all our friends are looking at them, and it's the boys are in the room as well. So like I say, it's just that high visibility and just normalising it as well. Nobody pays any attention anymore.
We have we have fewer male staff than female staff. I think that's typical in a school workplace, particularly in the special educational needs setting. But what we've done is we've very much made sure that it's at the forefront of our curriculum in terms of our sex and relationship education. We have males delivering groups to other males, really talking about periods, talking about menstruation, making the sort of the male population within our school aware of periods, and the kind of products that females will use to support that. In terms of their preparation for adulthood, making relationships, etc., it is very, very open dialogue. We would talk about, like male staff would be happy to talk about with any female staff and female students, and make sure that it's kind of it's not something that we don't discuss. It is a fully equitable discussion topic, and there's nothing kind of that we wouldn't feel comfortable about discussing. And it is a kind of very much an open forum, but we're very dignified when we need to be about it, and keep that conversation private where it needs to be held privately.
Nathan, do you
Yes.
think it's important for the young men to know about periods?
Yes, because it's important. So it's important about periods because about getting older, more older you get, more you won't be immature. You'll be growing up, you won't be doing kids things, no more be doing adult things.
Well done.
And at first we sent a little note home, left it really kind of relaxed, and we had a few families take them really, really pleased. We had some families sent them back and says, you know, we don't actually need them, we'd rather they were sent out to other families that are in more of a need, which I thought was really nice of them to do that. Others actually got in contact with us, can we have more please? So it was really nice that on those different levels people made that choice, and it also kind of advertised that if you need them, they're here. Ask for them. And then another thing that we decided to do is have these freshen up stations. I'm always conscious we've got teenage people here in this school, you know, their bodies are going through change. They don't know what products are out there. We've got, you know, changing bodies with odours that go along with it and things like that. So we decided to have freshen up stations. So in all of the bathrooms, we've got other products there. We've got perfumes, we've got different types of deodorants, all available. And I thought that's the perfect place to put the sanitary protection. And we've got a variety of different ones on there as well. So if a young lady comes on her period, there's access to them there, because, you know, sometimes that happens if they don't have the products available. If anybody needs them, because they don't have spares there, they've got access to them. But I also leave packs of them there as well, so if somebody realises that they don't have them at home, they can take them without having to ask. But equally we'll make it available that if anyone wants to ask for more, just come and ask for more. We've got packs of them available, but we're also, I've mentioned to any of the girls, if you want more, just ask.
We like to use our mentors, our girls, you know, girl power. So we'll have volunteer girls who will set up hygiene stations and freshen up stations around school, and the products come in, they unpack them, assemble them, make nice little arrangements. They make it it's not just about that, it's the whole hygiene area. So there's you know, washing facilities. We do it for the boys as well with hygiene products in their bathrooms, and then the older girls can deliver it around school to the younger ones. So it's just a nice little bit of peer-to-peer mentoring and support.
So in the toilet we've got sanitary towels, and we've got some body spray as well, and I've seen some perfume in there as well when I went to the toilet.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Why are those there?
Just in case people don't have the things they need.
Right. And if people haven't got them, what can they do?
Go to the toilets and get one.
Excellent. Jennifer, can you tell us about the freshen up table?
Period for people.
This is the period and freshen up table.
People.
Fantastic.
We've definitely seen an increase in attendance of ladies who were potentially taking time off at the time of the month, and that rise in attendance has obviously impacted positively on their whole well-being and progress in school.
What the scheme has done is it's enabled us to have those frank, open, honest conversations about things which previously would have been probably quite difficult for families to talk about. We support our families and our students with all sorts of different issues related to things associated with poverty, but we will support and provide them with the things that they need. We will happily discuss any issue and deal with it on a very bespoke and individual manner. So periods being a prime issue, but we've supported with students who have other things to do with sex and relationships education, which is very, very personal and bespoke to that family and that individual, but we've supported on as and when needs basis. And I think that's partly because of the small number of students per class and the large staffing ratios that we have. We're able to do that on a family by family basis.